have been so many instances where SML breaks character in scenes. Like in SML movie Cody's Evil Twin, we see a scene where Junior and Cody open a closet door to let Cody's evil twin out. Then Cody, with a K, starts to hiss at Junior and Cody, which already starts causing Logan to break character. However, this causes Logan to accidentally reveal the plan that they were gonna do to Cody with a K. But Logan would try to backtrack his own words so that he wouldn't have to refilm the scene.
Stop it! Stop it right now. Okay, how about this? How about you go to dinner with us, and then we call the cops at... Wait, no, I'm not telling him that plan.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Don't tell him that.
Okay, hold on. Well, you go to dinner with us, and you eat the waitress's eyeballs at the restaurant.
Yummy eyeballs.
However, this scene wouldn't cause Logan to completely cut the scene to let out the laughter, like they had to do in SML movie Jealous Brooklyn Guy. In the scene where they break character, we see Brooklyn Guy crying and then proceed to let out a huge fart, and this would cause Logan to start laughing. However, they would randomly cut the scene as Logan most likely started bursting out laughing, and then Mario would say that he went to go turn a fan on to basically cover up the random cut.
Okay.
That was disgusting.
Oh, you heard that?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was gonna be silent.
That was not silent. Stop it. All right, I turned a fan on, so you can stop doing that.
Now, this scene also had fans bursting out in laughter, so you can't even blame Logan for laughing. But the crew breaking character one time is one thing, but breaking character 3 times in one video is way crazier. And we see this in SML movie Jeffy Gets Ran Over. In the first part of their breaking character, we see Brooklyn Guy trying to put his police officer hat back on after taking it off, because it seemed like no crimes were going on. However, then Jeffy would just randomly reveal that Marvin ran him over. This would cause Brooklyn Guy to put his hat back on, and it would keep falling off in the process. Because of this, Elena would start laughing.
Hold on, I'm getting it. What?
Then, just a few seconds later, we see Jeffy reveal that Marvin was playing on his phone while he ran him over, and Marvin tells Jeffy that he noodled his caboodle, and this would cause Logan and Poopy to start laughing.
Jeffy, what are you talking about?
You ran me over with your car when you were playing on your phone.
No, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Jeffy, I think you noodled your caboodle. You knocked your head. Something happened to your head. It wasn't me.
And we aren't even done yet, as just 20 seconds later, we see Brooklyn Guy tie everything together and claim that Marvin destroying the security cameras makes sense now. But Marvin proceeds to say that he was just trying to hide the fact that he makes out with the ice cream man, and after, Rose says, "You do that too, Marvin?" And after this, Logan and Elena started laughing yet again.
You know, this actually makes a lot of sense when I saw you destroying that camera out there.
No, I was destroying the camera because I didn't want my wife to see me make out with the ice cream man.
You did that too, Marvin.
Okay, baby, you need to go just sit over there.
Now, the crew breaking character 3 times in under a minute is just pure insanity. And this was towards the end of the video, so Logan most likely didn't feel like refilming it all. However, Poopy did a pretty good job 2 out of the 3 times when it comes to not breaking character. But the same can't be said in SML movie Jeffy Learns Manners, because around the 5-minute mark in this video, we see Brooklyn Guy explaining to Mario that he is a new robot called Mobot that teaches people manners. But later on, we would see it was just one big scam by Brooklyn Guy, as it was him in a costume. However, going back to everything, Brooklyn Guy would be explaining that the robot is real and is new. But during this, Poopy would start laughing, as his line delivery would literally make him laugh due to Brooklyn Guy saying that he has Mobot in his car.
Well, he's real, and he's new, and I have him in my car.
And in addition to all of this, after Brooklyn Guy finishes laughing, the scene cuts and Poopy starts bursting out laughing. Now, this wouldn't be the last time that Poopy's lines made the crew laugh, as in SML movie How to Train Your Dragon, we see a scene where Cody starts off by threatening to kill Junior. Then after, Junior proceeds to ask about Ken, causing Cody to go on a rampage, claiming he is a full village of Kens, and how he no longer cares about the original Ken, and in the process, even admits that Ken is a doll. All of this would cause Logan to let out a little giggle, but he wouldn't go back into character quickly.
I'll fucking kill you! I'm happy here, let me have this!
Okay, fine, Cody, but what about Ken?
Right, fuck Ken. I've got a whole village full of Kens now. He's a fucking doll. Look, I got pretzels now.
Okay, buddy, you don't have to stay. You can stay here. You don't have to come back, okay?
Okay.
Now, this was one of the lighter mess-ups, but we go right back to the madness in SML movie Jeffy's Easter eggs. In here, we see a scene towards the end of the video where Brooklyn guy is about to try Chef Pee-Pee's omelet. However, Marvin randomly shows up to enter the competition and says, not just to wait a minute. And this line mess-up causes everyone to start laughing. And you can even hear someone yell in the background as they most likely thought the scene was over, or they cut the cameras.
Did I win? Well, considering you're the only contestant because there's no other eggs left in the world, I have no choice but to declare you the winner.
Not just to wait a minute.
What?
I cooked an omelet and it's really big.
It is a really big omelet.
Yeah, so I think mine should win. So mine's bigger, right?
And to make things even funnier, they wouldn't even cut the scene out of the video, or just cut it in general, and they would just keep going with the scene, which shows just how good the crew is at going back into character, which we also see this cool skill be used for SML movie Jeffy's future, as in a scene where Mario and Rosalina are with the fortune teller, he would start randomly telling his own future, and he would end up mentioning how he would pay taxes and have no more tax liens because he charges people $5 so he can tell them fake future tellings. Then out of nowhere, the fortune teller asks who ate the donut, and this would ultimately cause Logan to let out a small laugh. But after we see Elena try to get Logan back into character quickly by telling Mario not to laugh.
As I will pay off my tax debt and I'll have no more tax liens because I'll be making $5 by conning people out of fake future tellings. Yes. And who ate the donut?
What?
Mario, don't laugh.
Now, Logan must find people saying random things funny, as we see Logan break character in a similar way in the remake of SML movie Jeffy's Homework. In the video, we see Marvin and Rose teaching Jeffy math with some flashcards. However, when they finish, Rose suggests that they should move on to English, so Jeffy can learn his phonics. However, Marvin didn't really want to, claiming that Jeffy already knows English, and that they should just stop. But they started doing it anyways, and the first flashcard for phonics is frog, and we would see Jeffy pronounce it in multiple ways like expected. However, one of those times he would say fawaga, and this would cause Logan to let out a small laugh. And after a few seconds of Jeffy repeating it, he would then just skip the card so Logan could stop laughing.
Fawaga.
No, that's not how you say it. You say frog.
But you know what I'm saying. Fawaga.
Frog. You say frog. Frog.
Fawaga.
There's no W. You're saying frog.
If you know what I'm saying, why make me change it? Draw me a picture of what I'm saying. Fawaga.
Frog. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, whatever.
Now, that definitely wasn't in the original version of Jeffy's Homework, so it's a little odd how Logan left in that blooper. But moving on to SML movie Junior Learns Spanish, we see a part in this video where Cody is explaining to Junior that he already knows some Spanish, and Junior asks Cody if he learned it today, and then Cody says no, because he learned it yesterday, which that might have not been what Cody was supposed to say, but this would cause Poopy to let out a little giggle, and would go ahead and fix his line by making Cody say the thing he actually learned in Spanish a few years ago.
Junior, I've already learned a little bit of Spanish.
Yeah, today.
No, I mean before today.
Like earlier today?
No, I mean even earlier than that, like yesterday. No, I didn't learn Spanish yesterday. I learned Spanish like a while back.
Like how long? Like earlier today, like a few hours?
No, not a few, like a few years ago.
However, this instance was very small compared to the multiple instances of breaking character we had in SML movie Jeffy's Grandparents. In this video, we see 3 different scenes where the cast starts simply laughing, starting with the first one, where we see Marvin give Rose a rabbit he found, and Rose decides that she's gonna name him Thumper. Then after, Jeffy says, "Why would you name him Humper?" Then bro all of a sudden starts humping the air, and this causes Logan to burst out laughing out of nowhere.
You gonna name it?
I'm going to name him Thumper!
Humper?
Why would you name him Humper? Like,
Well, no, Jeffy, it's not Humper. It's Humper with it's Thumper with a TH.
oh, the Humper.
No, Jeffy, stop it. No, it's not. Listen.
Now, around 2 minutes after this first instance, the breaking character gets worse, as Rose would go up to Marvin and ask him if he's seen Thumper. Then, out of nowhere, Marvin says, "Thumper, I hardly knew her." Then, let's add a small moan. That would ultimately cause everyone that was in the red couch room to start laughing.
Marvin, have you seen Thumper anywhere?
Thumper, I hardly knew her.
What?
I was just doing what Jeffy did earlier.
It's not funny, Marvin.
Well, you're looking for Thumper. If he ran away, we can just go to the pet store and buy you a new one.
What?
After this, the crew probably expected not to mess up again and stay in character, but they do not, as around the 6-minute mark, Marvin wants to unadopt Jeffy because he cooked Thumper alive. However, Brooklyn Guy mentions the fact that Jeffy is almost 18 and asks if Marvin can just wait, and for some reason, this line made Logan start slightly laughing for no reason.
Well, he turns 18 in August. Can't you just wait?
No, I can't wait. You don't understand. He makes my life a living hell. Listen. Are you listening?
Listening.
Okay, listen. I know his dad's dead, and I know his mom's in jail, but he has to have some other family members he can go live with.
Now, these 3 instances would definitely be obvious, unlike some instances where they sort of hide it. And it's okay, as people seem to enjoy when they keep all this hilarious stuff in the videos. I love it when they break character. It really shows they enjoy making these videos. I love when they leave some scenes where they couldn't hold in their laughs for our enjoyment. Logan is still going strong. However, in SML movie Scream, we see one of the funniest times that the cast broke character in this entire video. Basically, there's a scene around halfway in the video where Brooklyn Guy goes to Junior and shows him who the killer of Chef Poopy is. And since he was accusing Junior of it, the plan was for Brooklyn Guy to open his phone camera and have Junior see himself. But at first, we see Brooklyn Guy show the phone while it's turned off, and Junior would point this out, and you can already hear Logan laughing.
The yellow goes before the orange, idiot. I know my colors.
I'm still learning.
All right, well, I need to talk to you.
Did you find the killer?
Oh, yeah, I did. You want to see a picture of him?
Yeah, I want to see who killed my chef.
Take a good hard look. You know who that is?
Your phone's off.
What? Shit, how did that... Did it go to sleep? Hold on.
But after this, things really ramp up, as Brooklyn Guy opens the phone camera, but it ends up being on the back camera, which means that we were able to literally see Poopy holding back his laughter. Then Brooklyn Guy finally fixes it so Junior can see himself.
You're gonna be very surprised when you see who it is. Who is it? Is it backwards? Hold on. That's not who it is. It's not. Okay, hold on. Who is that?
That's me!
Exactly! You're under arrest for killing Chef Pee-Pee and my partner!
I didn't kill Chef Pee-Pee and your partner!
Now, this was one of the only times where we actually saw the crew's faces when it comes to them breaking character, and it just shows how much they actually hold back from letting it all out. However, this wouldn't be the only time Poopy messes up and makes the crew break character, as towards the end of SML movie Goodman's Clone, we see Poopy take off the fake Goodman mask and have some of the puppet insides on his chin, and Poopy would initially shake off the Brooklyn Guy puppet so everything would come off, but it ends up staying on his chin, and this would cause Logan to start slightly laughing, but he would quickly get back into character.
It's still on your chin.
Yeah, got hair in my mouth.
So, wait, so Brooklyn Guy, was you in a suit?
Yeah, he paid me 10 grand to do this.
What? Okay, you need to explain what's going on.
But unlike this video, we wouldn't see the crew get back into character that quickly. In SML movie Zombie Jeffy, in this video, we see a scene where Brooklyn Guy starts to feed zombie brains to Jeffy, and he would try to talk to Jeffy in a weird zombie language. However, one of the times he would do that, Jeffy would start simply doing a farting sound in response, and this would result in Lance, Elena, Poopy, and Logan starting to laugh.
Nope, that's what he wants.
Go do it. Okay, I'll do it. I'll go to the porta potty.
However, in SML movie Marvin's Tattoo Problem, we would see a smaller instance of Logan breaking character, but it's still worth mentioning. Now, in this video, Marvin wants to get his Mike Tyson tattoo removed from his face after Jeffy's 21st birthday, and Marvin asks Brooklyn Guy if he knows how to do skin grafts, which, if you don't know, is when a doctor takes skin off a person's butt and puts it on their face. Brooklyn Guy would claim that he doesn't know how to do that, but then he randomly says that Marvin would have dingleberries on his face if he did that. However, he backtracks and mentions how Marvin actually cleans himself. Then Brooklyn Guy brings up how he would have all of that because he has dingleberries on his own butt, and this would cause Logan to almost let out a laugh. However, he was able to hold it back.
I thought they could take skin from your butt and put it on your face.
Now, why would you want to do that? You'd have shit and dingleberries on your face. Oh, you actually wiped your ass right. That's right. See, if it was off of my ass, I would have shit and dingleberries on my face, but you know how to wipe.
You keep going back to that.
Yeah, I'm really thinking about it a lot with this thong.
Now, we actually see a really similar situation in SML movie Flesh-Eating Bacteria. There's a scene in the video where Brooklyn Guy shows up to see what's wrong with Chef Poopy. However, Brooklyn Guy tells Junior that he got his patients to pay up front now, and Junior obviously doesn't have any money, so he goes to ask Cody if he has any, and Cody says that he has $3 down there, and then Bro proceeds to dive down in the soapy sink and gives Junior $3 soapy dollars. However, after Cody says that Ken's scrotum is getting pruny, this causes Poopy to slightly mess up the line and start laughing. However, Poopy would be able to hold it together.
Wait, no, Cody, do you have any money on you? I need some money.
I think I have a few bucks down there.
Wait, a few bucks down there?
Yeah, let me go get it. Here you go. It's kind of soggy.
But $3 that are wet?
Yeah, sorry. That's all I got.
Thanks.
Okay, Ken. What's that? Your scrotum's getting pruny. Okay. I'm coming back down.
But how about in SML movie Jeffy the Teacher, when we see Logan slightly break character in the scene where Principal Steinbeck hangs up the phone on Marvin after he denies the request for Jeffy to be able to attend school. However, Marvin would lie to Rose and tell her that Principal Steinbeck let Jeffy return to school, and that the letter was supposedly for another kid named Jeffy who is 20, and this caused Jeffy to yell the F word really loudly. And because of this, Logan would start talking in his laughing tone and trying his very best not to laugh, but he would slightly fail as he let out a small laugh.
Goodbye, I guess.
What did they say, Marvin?
They said that Jeffy can go back to school.
Shit!
What? Really?
Yep, they said that the letter was a mistake. That meant to go to another kid named Jeffy that was 20 years old. So.
Fuck!
So Jeffy can go to school. No. So Jeffy, grab your backpack and let's go get in the car.
On the other hand, in SML movie Jeffy's 21st birthday, we see Logan and Poopy just laugh a tiny bit more. Towards the end of the video, we see Bob dancing with Jeffy. Then, out of nowhere, Brooklyn Guy asks Marvin if Bob can live with him until January, and Rose would nod her head no, trying to signal to Marvin that he did not want him living in their house. However, after Bob would cuss out of nowhere, this would end up causing Poopy and Logan to start laughing because of how stupidly random that was.
Oh, by the way, Bob asked if he could live here till January. He seems cool.
Oh shit.
He's getting dizzy.
I think he's good. You can stop, Bob. It's all right.
However, we would yet again see this super random behavior occur in SML movie Jeffy's Gucci Xbox. In this video, we see Brooklyn Guy bring James as a ripoff Santa, so Marvin can hire him to tell Jeffy that he will get a Gucci Xbox, so Jeffy can finally shut up about it. But when the ripoff Santa is at the door with Brooklyn Guy, he would randomly spill his beer on his body after admitting that he was in jail for 15 years, and this would cause James to start slightly laughing.
Yeah, 15 long years. Oh, looks like Santa spilled.
Oh.
No,
Looks like Santa spilled. Oh, you're gonna have to clean that up, bud.
Okay.
I'm not hiring him.
Oh, come on.
However, around 2 minutes later, the Santa from Craigslist would do his job horribly and promise Jeffy his Gucci Xbox, and Marvin would stupidly pay him $100 for the job. And even after this, Santa would throw his beer all the way to the kitchen, and the bottle would smash. And this caused James, Logan, and Poopy to start laughing at all of this.
Pleasure doing business with you kids.
Well, okay, was it? That's.
Yeah.
This is my house.
Not anymore, kid.
Okay, I'll see you later. Just please get out of my house without breaking anything else.
I guess I'll get out of here then. See you, nerds.
Next, we have SML movie Jeffy's Labubu, where we see two different occurrences of the crew-breaking character. Starting off with the first one around the 7-minute mark, where we see Rose asking Marvin for a Labubu. However, right after, we would see Jeffy doing a really stupid face, and he says, "I can have Labubu too," in a really different voice, and this causes Logan and Elena to break character, and they even had to cut the scene.
Marvin, will you please go out there and try to find me a Labubu?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find one. Someone that can accept a Fortnite check.
I want a boo-boo too.
However, the second time of the crew breaking character is when Brooklyn guy sees the Labubu in his house. And after the Labubu would scream thanks to the use of AI, Brooklyn guy proceeds to say that he pissed the bed, which ultimately resulted in Elena no longer being able to hold in her laugh, and would laugh while Karen was sleeping.
Why are you looking at me like that? Are you upset because I took you from the car accident? Yeah, you're upset. I just pissed the bed. Karen, wake up, I pissed the bed. Karen, I think we're in danger.
However, the other members of the crew also seem to not be able to hold back their laughter when it comes to stupid things. As in SML movie Cody's Magic Wand, we see Junior suggest that they should have cereal for dinner. Then Cody says that cereal is a breakfast food and not a dinner food, and would start calling Junior psycho and crazy. But this would cause Poopy to slightly mess up his line and almost start laughing. And even Lavelle started laughing a bit too.
Well, I think I have some cereal downstairs. You want to eat some cereal?
Cereal?
Junior, cereal's a breakfast food. You can't have breakfast for fucking dinner. You crazy? You psycho?
It's against the rules, dude.
It's not against the rules.
Oh, yes, it is.
But this wasn't the only time Cody's random phrases make the crew break character. As in SML movie Frankenstein, we see Goodman go on the news to let everybody know that Frankenstein is on the loose for murdering his creator, and tells everybody to look out. However, this would cause Cody to randomly let out a yell, and that would make the crew break character due to how unexpected it was. And Cody most likely wasn't even supposed to do that.
Breaking news, McKay! Frankenstein, a monster created by Dr. Finkelschitz, has come to life and killed his creator. Police are saying that he's extremely dangerous and to be on the lookout.
That was so ugly. That was so ugly, Cody.
I'm sorry. It's just I thought that was a TV show, but it turns out it's real. Frankenstein's on the loose and Ken's still inside him.
But things are still ramping up, as the crew absolutely cracks up and SML movie Jeffy gets fixed. In one of the scenes towards the 9-minute mark, we see Jeffy having Cheerios inside the dog cone that he has on his head, and Marvin would see this and knock all of the Cheerios out of the cone, and Logan would accidentally mess up the stunt double Jeffy's eyeballs, and Logan and Elena would absolutely die of laughter because of this mess up.
You hit my eyeball.
Go clean yourself up.
Now, if you thought Jeffy's stupidness couldn't get any better, they do, because in SML movie Jeffy's Big Halloween, we see Jeffy say, "Open a pack of these Reese's Pussies," and this causes literally everyone to start laughing, and the video ends in a really weird way, with Logan just putting the camera down and stopping the video.
All right, Daddy, open up a pack of these Reese's Pussies.
I like how the cast started laughing at the end. You know what's funny? When Logan and Lance start laughing, by now, it's definitely clear that all of these random stupid occurrences are what make the crew break character the most. And I can prove this point even more in SML movie Junior's Rock Band 2. In this video, we saw a scene around halfway through where Junior, Joseph, and Cody were making logos for their band Lizard Guts, and they end up showing each other what they've made. However, when they saw Joseph's logo, it was so bad that the crew started laughing hysterically, especially because Junior and Cody said, "That's cool," in a sarcastic voice.
Wow. Cool, buddy.
That's just cool.
Yeah, that's great.
See, that's why I didn't want to show y'all mine.
No. It's actually really good. Like that's the lizard. And
Yeah, and I like his tongue.
yeah,
It's not like that's his guts.
Oh.
What?
that's not his tongue.
No, his guts were starting to come out. Lizard guts.
Oh.
Why would it be lizard? That would be lizard tongue.
Well, hey, he's green. That's cool.
Man, fuck y'all, nigga.
I thought that was his tongue. Now it is bad if that's not.
No.
Where's yours?
This one was honestly just pure comedy. However, things get weird real quick in SML movie Junior's Water Squirmy. In the beginning of the video, we see Joseph bring a water squirmy, which he claims he found at the dollar store, and that they're usually supposed to be in adult stores. And just a quick reminder, I do not recommend searching up what a water squirmy is if you don't already know, as it's pretty disgusting. Anyway, back to the video. After Joseph explains this, he would proceed to slap it on the couch once he opened it, and this would cause the crew to start laughing yet again because of how random it was.
But I don't know what it does, Joseph.
Oh, let me pop this bad boy open. It feels like the real thing.
The real thing.
All right,
Sorry. You okay, Joseph?
I'm all right. I just want you to Copperfield, bro.
That was he smacked the shit out of it.
This is soft. This is soft. I want you to.
Let me feel this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now, if you didn't already know what a water squirmy was, the last few seconds of that clip should have explained everything. Anyway, continuing with the randomness mania, we have SML movie Squid Game 3 Part 1, and around 2 minutes into the video, we see Brooklyn Guy show up as a private investigator because Jeffy was willing to pay him $400 billion to find the actual Squid Games. Now, Brooklyn Guy was confused at first, and told Marvin that he could go on Netflix and find it there, but Marvin clarified to him that Jeffy wants to find the actual Squid Games island. And out of nowhere, in between this clip, the camera would fog up, and Logan breaks character to clean it up.
Oh, you died.
No, not me. No, that was my brother. He was loses at Squid Game guy. Yeah, he made it to the final two, but I knew he wasn't gonna win, just, based on his name. That was it fogging up.
But it doesn't end here, as shortly after, Marvin explains that he didn't actually die because a butter knife was used, and he just simply used a ninja focus to survive. And after, Brooklyn Guy would start to mention how Penelope won a Squid Game variant too, and for some reason, Poopy and Logan would just start laughing.
Oh, hell yeah, man, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, actually, my daughter... My daughter won the school version.
No fucking...
I know, small world, right?
Now, it's unknown what they were even laughing at, but Brooklyn Guy did look back, so maybe something random was outside that made Logan and Poopy laugh. However, we dive into the mess-ups right away in SML movie The Truth or Dare Monster. Right off the rip, the video starts with Junior asking the usual, which is what Cody and Joseph want to do tonight. Then Joseph would respond with the usual, I don't know, dude. But when Junior turns to ask Cody, Logan messes up his line, and this causes the crew to chuckle a bit, and after Cody starts randomly talking about Porky Pig impressions, which makes Logan start to laugh even more, but he would cover it up by making Junior say that he coughed.
So, guys, what do you want to do tonight?
I don't know, dude. I'm bored.
What about you, Cody?
No, I'm good.
Do your Porky Pig impressions, guy?
Yeah, do yours.
That's all, folks.
Okay.
I coughed.
But the funny scale goes up even more in SML movie Jeffy swimming lessons. Towards the middle of the video, we would see Brooklyn Guy literally drowning a cat to show Jeffy that being in the pool isn't scary, and that the cat was just swimming. However, this caused Jeffy to scream, and makes him not want to get in the pool even more. And Brooklyn Guy would try to fix this by making the cat seem alive. And he gets the bright idea to toss it at Jeffy. However, this action would cause the crew to completely break character, and start laughing to the point where they couldn't even finish their sentence.
I'm not getting in the pool now! It keeps hurting animals!
Look what you're doing. You're making them scared of the pool.
No, the pool's not hurting animals. I'm hurting animals. Don't blame the pool.
Well, show him the kid he's all right.
See, he's okay. See, meow. I'm swimming. See, he's all tired from swimming.
Look. Is there any... I thought you were a professional. He's scared of the pool. How are you...
I'm getting him in the pool. Just wait a minute. I got an idea.
What's so funny? You're killing my gig ass!
Now, we also see the crew not be able to finish a line in the commercial filming portion of SML movie Junior's Pizza Company. In this video, we see Junior, Cody, and Jeffy trying to film a commercial for their pizza company. However, when Junior would go into frame, his bib would be messed up. And after this, Logan just cannot keep his lines together, and eventually, this caused the crew to just fully break character in an instant.
Little hungry... My bib. Can you fix it? Little hungry speedsters... Little hungry Papa Speedsters Pizza. That's, of course...
Wow.
Hut. Little hungry Papa Speedster Hut's Pizza. That's who could make it that fast.
Wow, that was so fast.
What do you think, Jeffy?
Pizza! Yeah!
Okay, so...
But what about the remake of SML movie The Bake Sale, where we see the crew break character because of an unplanned mess up? Now, in the scene where Junior is trying to make his own unique cookies, while Cody is blind, Junior is squirting ketchup on top of the eggs to get the cookies ready to bake. However, out of nowhere, the ketchup bottle would start making weird squirting noises, and this random occurrence would obviously cause the crew to break character.
Well, I do. I'm the king of chocolate chips. I make the best homemade chocolate chips.
You're using the entire bottle, I guess.
I really like chocolate chips.
It smells like tomatoes.
It's tomato paste.
That's okay.
Chocolate chips.
I mean, if you say so.
It's ready to go in the oven.
What? Really? That seems kind of fast.
Yeah.
Now, we've come a long way so far, but I think it's only fair if we go over the crew's mess-ups in SML movie The Powerpuff Jeffies. 3 minutes into the video, we see Jeffy find a random item, but Jeffy would start making random assumptions on what it was. For example, he would ask if it was a whistle, then a push plug, then a fishing pole, and after this one, Logan would start mildly breaking character for unknown reasons. However, after Jeffy would just fling the item, Logan would chuckle a bit and break character because of this.
Must be broken. It's not making a noise.
Jeffy, that's not a whistle.
Then what is it? Is it a push plug?
What?
Or that?
Jeffy, put that down. Stop bothering me.
No, Daddy, I want you to explain what this is. Is it a fishing pole?
No, it's not. Okay, Jeffy, look.
I love how Marvin breaks out of character. However, it's been a while since we've had a double instance of the crew breaking character, but we finally get to see one again thanks to SML movie Junior's valuable toy. In the first instance, near the end of the video, we see Junior calling a rare sport toy buyer, which of course is Brooklyn Guy. And near the beginning of the call, Junior and Brooklyn Guy would talk over each other, which caused Poopy and Logan to break character because of it.
Hey there, thanks for calling WeBuySportsStuff.com. Well, we'll buy any sports thing. You get an old jock strap, just send it our way. We'll buy it. Okay, you go ahead. Sir, are you there?
I'm here. I have that Tom. You see on the news the Tom Brady toy that's worth like $2 million?
Yeah, I did. It looked really cool.
But just a few seconds later, we see the second mess up, which is when Junior randomly brings up to Brooklyn Guy that the Tom Brady toy got a Zach rating of 2.5, which was really random and ultimately caused Poopy to break character again.
Well, it also has a Zach rating of 2.5.
Who the hell is Zach?
I don't know. He came over to my house.
Okay, I'll be right over.
Okay, bye.
Now, the toy-related mess-ups aren't over yet, because we also see the crew break character in SML movie Jeffy's Broken Toy. In the scene where Marvin is calling up Camille Habib Habab to try to get a refund, Camille does his usual stunts. In the scene where Marvin is calling up Camille Habib Habab to try to get a refund, Camille does his usual stunts, where he tries to act stupid and stalls a lot, and eventually Mario would get fed up and start yelling, which was already funny enough for the crew. But out of nowhere, Logan's cat Pumpkin would come into frame and start harassing Camille and ruining the scene, and resulted in Lance slightly breaking character if you listen closely, but somehow he was able to stay in character mostly.
Have you tried turning it off and turning it back? There is a manual Reese.
I tried it!
In the anus of the Spider-Man.
I did it!
Did it work?
No! Give my money back! Give it back!
Do you have your account number?
No, I don't have it!
Now, they probably didn't refilm this scene yet again because of how random Pumpkin was. But if you enjoyed the video and you want me to make a part 2 of this, comment below and click on the video on screen. I'm sure you'll love it.